94.3 The Dude is very grateful to our men and women in uniform. We're proud to recognize local members of our military by turning the spotlight on them right now in our Soldier Salute.
Today on the Soldier Salute, we're speaking with South Carolina National Guard Staff Sergeant Raymond Henry. Tell us about you, Sarge. Who you are, how'd you get where you are?
Well, I'm just a regular guy, born in Richmond, Virginia. I moved down here with my mom and stepdad and my brothers and sisters.
How did you end up in the military?
I had a master sergeant named Sergeant Ciara who seen potential in me. So when my first daughter was born, I wanted better for her. I wanted to be something better for her. So I felt like I needed discipline to become a better man. So I joined the military just to give me that background, that stabilization I needed to be a great father at the time.
So, Sergeant, when you enlisted and you sign up, you go to basic, you begin your Army time anyway, did you ever think 16 years later you'd still be serving and be where you are?
Negative. Reason why, I've always been stubborn. So when I was in Fort Leonard, where I caught pneumonia on my second day of basic training. So that second day I had pneumonia, I had 104 fever throwing up. They tried to get rid of me. And I said, no, you're not getting rid of me. I want what I want. And from that time on, I stayed there the whole duration. And I had pneumonia, 104 fever, and I still beat it. So from that time, it made me stronger. It made me want to push even further. So in a way, yes, I knew what I want. When I want something, I'm going to get what I want.
Sergeant, we'd love to hear about your family, ones who support you every day.
I got a beautiful wife. I got smart kids, a stubborn son.
Where'd he get the stubborn?
His mom, all the way. They always get it from the mom. I got a very supportive one. It's hard on her. It's hard on families. I know when I leave for training, I got to do that. She got to put up with the four. And I got amazing. My wife is an amazing woman. She's supportive. She's hard-headed sometimes, but she's supportive.
So tell me about basic training, Sergeant Henry. Was it what you thought it would be? Was it harder, easier?
Honestly, it was easy because I'm used to getting yelled at. I went in with the expectation that it was going to be a little harder with my mentality and who I am. I never give up. So it was like, in a way, it was easy for me. Yes, they got in your face. They wanted to break you and make you into something better. The expectations that I had that it was going to be harder was dwindled down because of my personalities, not being able to give up. So in a way, it was easy for me.
You didn't have any second thoughts when you're on that bus and you see all the cadre of campaign hats coming your way and screaming and yelling? What was going through your head that moment?
Well, I looked at the other guy and said, "You in trouble." I was good. I said, "I'm used to it." I said, "Boy, you better be careful." And so his name was Holland. He became my best friend. So any little time they came and yell at me, I found a way to get him in trouble. And so it threw it off for him. But when I seen him coming, honestly, in my heart, it felt bigger. It felt like, yes, that's what I want. I want to see if they can break me because I felt like couldn't nobody break me. And it was fun. That's all I'm going to say. It was fun.
And we're also joined by Sergeant Henry's wife, Ciara Henry. And so, Ciara, this question is for you. What's it like being married to the sergeant where, yes, he's at home and he's dad, but then he's got to go. And sometimes he's got to go for long times. And he's at training and really kind of leaves you at home to man the home fires and take care of the family. What's that like for you guys?
It's a huge adjustment. I never pictured myself being married to Army man. But just as they say Army strong, it's family strong. And when we say family strong, it's not just the immediate household, it's the whole unit that's chipping in and helping out. I just take every day at a time.
What do you feel like when someone, you meet somebody, you're out or whatever, and they say, "What does your husband do?" And you say, "Oh, he's a sergeant." What does that make you feel like when you get to say, "My husband is that guy," and on TV is that guy who's defending us?
It's amazing. Every day that I see him suit up, it just brings a huge smile to my face. When I go shopping and people don't take military IDs, don't give the discount, I'm upset.
Right.
Because this is a huge thing that he's doing. It's a big deal to me. Right. And it should be a big deal to everyone.
What's your favorite thing about the service? You've been in 15 years, you've seen a lot, you've done a lot. What is your favorite thing about you being in the military?
I'm one of that 0.3% that was able to join the military. My most favorite thing was Willie Harley. He died in Afghanistan in front of me.
Wow.
He was like a father figure. So when anybody asks me what's my favorite thing, it's him. Even though he's not here, he's here. So it's like his energy. That's my favorite thing. Knowing that I met somebody, a father figure that helped me become who I am. That's my favorite thing. Knowing that I got a brother out there that's no longer with me, but he's watching over me. That's my favorite thing. my favorite thing is being able to have a family, a military family. Because my best friend, Sergeant First Class Frank Durant. When I'm wrong, he'll let you know I'm wrong. So he's not, and just to have them people saying, look, you're wrong. Straighten yourself up. Let's do this. We're a family. Don't give up. When you feel like you're about to give up and they are pushing you even harder, because sometimes it's hard for me because I suffer with PTSD. And it's like sometimes I don't want to do it anymore. But then I had the soldiers come in, hey, Sergeant, man, stop being weak. Do what you got to do. I'm like, oh, man. So, yeah, it's just having that family, that secondary family.
Sarge, what advice do you have for someone who maybe is on the fence about joining the military? If it's right for them, maybe for college money, maybe for some other reason, what would you say to someone who's thinking, this might be the life for me?
If you do choose to go, choose with your heart. Don't go in because of the money, the college. Choose with your heart. Because you got to be dedicated to something, to join something, to be obligated to that. Because there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of time, there's a lot of frustration. So go with your heart. Don't just jump in saying, oh, I'm joining for college. No, go with your heart. Everything else will fall in place. You have to have a strong heart, a strong mind, a strong will, a strong spirit in order to do this. The military is a factor that's been around for a long time. And you have to come in with your heart. That's the only great advice I can give. Your heart, your spirit, your mind. Everything got to be that one, your heart. Focus on doing this with your heart. Because if I would have said, oh, I'm going in for college, I probably would have been out way back. But I went in with my heart. I went in with a choice to be better. So just come in with your heart.
We're also joined by Sergeant Henry's wife, Ciara. So, Ciara, this question is for you. You've got, of course, the babies at home, babies all being relative. But what do the kids think about their dad, this man who serves in the military?
The kids think the world of Raymond. Of course, I'm at home 24/7 nurturing them. But when Daddy walks through the door, I don't matter. Dad is the man. They miss him tremendously, but we are able to speak to him and see him video. It's just like party time when Daddy gets home.
So they like it. They brag to their friends and whatnot and say, hey, my dad's in the military. My dad's an Army guy, whatever.
They do. Yearly during Veterans Day, they honor the veterans at school and they put on a huge play for them. And the kids really, really get to open up and tell everyone, their peers, how they feel about Raymond. And he actually has been there a couple of times and everyone really enjoys it.
What do you think, even now, 15 years in, when you get dressed for work, whether it's, you're in your daily or you're in your Class A's for an event, and you look in the mirror and you sit and you think, my God, I'm an American soldier. What goes through your mind?
I'm proud, beyond belief, that I'm that guy. I'm that guy that chose to put on this uniform. I'm that guy that chose to fight for a country. A lot of people say, oh, you're not fighting for a country. You're fighting for this, or they put race or color in something. No, when I look in the mirror, I see one color, and that's green. I see one brotherhood. So I'm proud. I'm proud to be a military person. I'm proud to be a sergeant. I'm proud to be able to lead soldiers. I'm proud to be able to talk to soldiers. I'm proud to be able to train soldiers. I'm just proud. I'm a proud person when it comes to the military. If I was to go back in time, I'd do it all over again. Every time you send me back in time, I'll come back in the military. I'd be stronger. I just stay away from officers, but I'd be stronger. So I'm proud. I love it. I'm passionate. And I plan on staying in until I'm on a cane walking. The military is another part of my family. It's a part of me. It's what I built myself on. It's what I build my family on. It's what I'm obligated to by choice, not by force. When I signed that contract, I did it. I focus on that, so I'm proud.
Thanks for joining us in our Soldier Salute. This salute to our local soldiers on 94.3 The Dude is presented by Spirit Communications, keeping you connected, and All American Heating and Air, American and proud of it.